When you open your eyes, the first thing you feel is the cold. But this isn't an ordinary cold. This is the sharp cold of Montana soil that seeps into your bones. Mid-January, 1847. Snow is falling outside, and the wind is blowing so hard that the wooden walls of the cabin shift in place, as if they might collapse at any moment. Before you even take your first breath, your fate has already been written. Think about it, even the moment you're born isn't a coincidence. Your mother comes face to face with death while giving birth to you. She's losing blood, drifting in and out of consciousness. There's only an old woman beside her, your neighbor. No doctor, no hospital, nothing at all. Just that woman, a bucket of water, a few cloths, and prayer. Your father is waiting outside, in front of the cabin in the cold, an axe in his hand. Do you know why he's holding an axe? Because if bad news comes from inside, he needs somewhere to release his anger. He'll strike the trees. He'll strike the ground. Maybe he'll strike himself. Who knows? But he waits, his eyes fixed on the frozen horizon. The sounds coming from inside, groans, screams, crying. Then a baby's cry is heard. That's the moment, in that tiny, cold, God-forgotten cabin, you come into the world and your story begins. Your father pushes the door open with curiosity. The creaking hinges swing wide. He steps inside. Your mother is lying on the bed, tired, exhausted, but alive. She's holding you against her chest. And you are screaming. Bright red, tiny, as if you're angry about everything that's happened. Your father comes closer. He looks at you. He looks for a long time. Do you know what he says? Nothing. He just nods. Not a single word. Then he turns his back and walks outside again. What? Because in this wild, merciless corner of Montana, sentimentality is a luxury. The only thought running through his mind is this: another son. He'll either survive, or this land will swallow him. That's all. Your mother pulls you tighter against her chest. For the first time you feel that warmth. Do you feel safe? Maybe. For a while. But that safety won't last. Because this world, especially here, promises no one safety or peace. The first few years pass in a blur. What you remember comes in fragments, broken pieces. Your mother's voice. The smell of the barn. Cold winter nights. The heat of summer. But there is one scene you never, ever forget. You're 3. Maybe 4. You don't remember exactly, but the age doesn't matter. You're outside, sitting in the mud. There's a stick in your hand and you're drawing shapes in the dirt. Then a shadow falls over you. You lift your head and see him. Thunder. Your father's horse. Huge, brown, a creature with white steam rising from its nostrils. You look at him. He looks at you. His eyes are black, deep, as if a storm is hidden inside them. The steam from his nose rises like a cloud in the cold air. His legs are so thick that your entire body isn't even as big as one of them. Are you afraid? Of course you are. That horse is massive. But you feel something else too. Well, because he stands there so magnificent and beautiful that it's impossible not to be moved. Your father comes up beside the horse. In one motion he climbs on top of him, as if he's a part of that horse. He takes the reins, nudges him lightly with his spurs, and the horse moves. Slow, controlled, obedient. There's such harmony between them, as if they're speaking without words. Your father sees you. Son, he says, one day you'll ride him too. You look up. When? You ask. Your father smiles. It's the first time you've ever seen him smile. Soon, he says. Very soon. The only thing you're thinking is how you'll ever climb onto that enormous creature. But something shifts inside you. A determination. I'll ride him, you think. I will. From that day on, you watch Thunder every single day. How your father feeds him, grooms him, puts the bridle on him. You try to learn everything. Sometimes you sneak into the barn. You go up to Thunder. You touch him. His hair is coarse, thick, warm, alive. One day we'll run together, you tell him. You don't know if the horse listens, but you talk anyway. Because who else are you going to talk to? When you turn 5, your life changes. Because you're not a child anymore. At least not in your father's eyes. Do you remember that morning? Of course you do. Because that morning, everything changed. The sun hadn't risen yet. It was so cold the windows were covered in frost. You were asleep, dreaming. Then someone shook you. Your father. Get up, he said. Why, you asked. Because there's work to do. You got up, got dressed, went downstairs to the kitchen. The table was set. 2 plates on it. Bread on one. Oatmeal on the other. Cold, thick, disgusting looking. You sat down. Your father sat down too. Eat, he said. You looked at the plate. I don't want to. That's when it happens. Your father leans in. You lock eyes. Son, he says, listen to me carefully. In this world, nobody owes you anything. Not food. Not water. Not life. You'll take everything yourself. If you don't eat, you'll stay hungry. If you don't work, you'll die. If you're not strong, you'll be crushed. The choice is yours. You freeze. You see something in your father's eyes. Hardness? Yes. But something else too. Worry. Because he loves you. But he can't show it. He can't because on this land showing love is weakness. And the weak don't survive. You look at the plate. Then you pick up the spoon. You bring the first spoonful to your mouth. Cold, sticky, terrible. But you swallow it. Another spoonful. Another. You finish the plate. Your father nods. Good, he says. Now go outside. There's work to do. You step outside. It is bitterly cold. It snowed. Everything is white. Your father hands you a shovel. Clear the snow in front of the barn, he says. You look at the shovel. It's taller than you are. But you take it. You start working. Your hands freeze, your back aches. But you don't stop. Because if you stop, you show that you're weak. That afternoon, your father gives you something else. A small knife. The handle is worn wood, the blade still sharp. Letters are carved into it. This knife belonged to my grandfather's grandfather, your father says. Then it passed to my grandfather. Then to me. Now I'm giving it to you. You take the knife. Feels heavy in your hand. But on one condition, your father continues. You will carry this with you at all times. Because one day, maybe soon, maybe far from now, you'll need it. And when that day comes, you must be ready. Ready for what, you ask? Your father looks at you for a long time. For everything. You never know when or what life will bring. You put the knife in your pocket. You feel its weight. But that weight doesn't come only from the metal. It comes from responsibility. That day, on that cold January morning, a part of your childhood dies. At 6 years old, something else happens that shapes your character. Your father takes you outside. Into the yard. There's a stump there. And on top of it, a chicken. An ordinary chicken. Small, feathered, brown. One of the chickens you see every day. Your father puts an axe in your hands. It's heavy. You can barely hold it with both hands. That's our dinner, your father says. You look at the chicken. The chicken looks at you. Its head tilted slightly, curious, as if it's trying to say something. I want to live, maybe. I want to be in this world. Why me? But your father is waiting. The workers are waiting. Your mother is watching from the window. Everyone is waiting to see what you'll do. I can't, you say. Your voice fades. Tears are about to fall. Your throat tightens. Your father bends down, comes to your level. Son, he says, you have to kill this chicken. Because if you don't, nobody eats tonight. Your mother won't eat. I won't eat. The workers won't eat. And it will be your fault. You stand there, thinking. You're 6 years old and the responsibility for your family's dinner is placed on your shoulders. Is it fair? Not at all. You look around. Everyone is watching you. If you cry now, you'll be pathetic. If you step back, you'll be weak. But if you do it, if you bring that axe down, then you'll learn something. To survive, you have to kill. You lift the axe. Your hands are shaking. The chicken's head rests on the stump. Its eyes are still looking at you. You pause. One last second. Maybe a miracle will happen and your father will say, "I was joking, son. You're just a child. You don't have to do this. It was only a test." But he doesn't. He just waits. You bring the axe down. One strike. A sharp sound. A scream. But the scream doesn't come from the chicken. It comes from you. Because in that moment, that tiny, terrible moment, a part of your childhood dies. You see blood. For the first time. Warm red real blood. Your hands tremble, your stomach churns. But you swallow it down. No throwing up. No crying. You just stand there. Your father walks up beside you. He touches your shoulder. "Good job," he says. "You've taken the first step." The first step toward what? You think. The first step toward becoming a man. The first step toward survival. The first step toward becoming a cowboy. That night there's chicken for dinner. Your mother cooked it. Smells good. But you can't eat. Because you remember that chicken. You remember its eyes. Your father notices. "Eat," he says. "But I..." "Eat," he repeats. "Because if you don't, that chicken died for nothing. You killed it. Now you'll take strength from it." You eat. Every bite forces you. But you finish it. Because you've learned something now. Life is ruthless. And you must learn to be ruthless too. When you turn 7, the day you've been waiting for finally comes. The day you ride thunder. Early in the morning your father wakes you up. "Today's the day you ride," he says. Your heart starts racing. The day you've waited for all these years has arrived. You step outside. Thunder is standing there. Still that giant, intimidating horse. But this time you look at him differently. Because today you're going to ride him. Your father looks at you. "Are you ready?" he asks. You nod. But you're not ready. How could you be? First rule, your father says. Never show a horse you're afraid. Animals can smell fear. If you're scared, he'll be scared. And if he's scared, you die. Understood? Understood. Second rule. If you fall, get back up. No matter how many times you fall, get back up. Because if you don't, you'll never ride again. Understood? You nod again. Third rule. The horse is your partner, but not your master. You're his master. You control him. He listens to you. Don't forget that. You nod. Your father reaches out his hands. He lifts you up. Sets you on the horse. That moment. That height. That feeling. You've never felt anything like it. You're only 6 feet off the ground, but it feels like you're in the sky. You look down. It's high. If you fall, what happens? Your leg breaks. Your skull cracks. Maybe you die. Hold the reins, your father says. You grab them. You hold so tight your fingers ache and turn white. Now nudge him lightly. You do. The horse moves. One step. Then another. And in that moment, everything changes. The horse walks slowly. You're on top. Swaying, shaking, almost falling. But you don't fall. You hold on. Because if you fall, everyone will see. The workers. Your father. Maybe the neighbors. And if you fall and cry, you'll be pathetic. That mark will stay forever. So you hold on. You clench your teeth. You hold your breath. The horse picks up speed. He's not walking now, he's trotting. Then he runs. The wind slams into your face. Your hair flies back. Your eyes water. But you feel something. Freedom. For the first time you're free. For the first time you're strong. You're not just yourself anymore. You and thunder are one, as if your souls have fused together. Do you know that feeling? That pure, clean, magnificent feeling? You never forget it. Because that feeling changes you. That feeling shows you who you are. You're a cowboy. Of course, then you fall. Because the horse makes a sudden turn and you're not ready. You hit the ground hard. Your back slams into the dirt, the air is knocked out of your lungs, your vision goes dark. Pain. A lot of pain. Everything hurts, your back, your arm, your head. But what hurts most is your pride. Because you fell. You went down. And everyone saw it. There are 5 workers standing around. All of them watching you. Waiting to see what you'll do. Are you going to cry? Stay down? Or get back up? A voice rises inside you. Your father's voice. If you fall, get back up. You place your hands on the ground. Push yourself up. You stand. Your knees are shaking, but you're on your feet. Your father looks at you. His face shows nothing, but there's something in his eyes. Pride. You can't tell. Get back on, he says. Now, you ask. Your voice is faint. Yes, now. Because if you don't get back on now, you never will. Fear will take hold of you and never let go. Get on. Now. You climb up again. This time you're more careful, more prepared. You hold the horse tighter. The horse moves. And this time you don't fall. This time you hold on. 1 lap, 2 laps, 3 laps. Then you stop. You climb down. Your father walks up to you. For the first time he hugs you. Good job, son, he says. Good job. That moment, that hug, is worth everything. Every pain, every tear, every fear. Because you've earned your father's approval. But the real change happens when you're 9. That day, that cursed day, you hold a gun for the first time. Your father takes you behind the ranch. A wide, empty field. A few tin cans are lined up in the distance. He hands you a pistol. Old, rusty, but still working. Heavy. Very heavy. It feels strange in your hand, like you're holding something foreign. Hold it steady, your father says. You grip it with both hands. Now aim. You raise the gun. Your arm trembles. It's heavy. Hold your breath and squeeze the trigger. You do. Boom. The recoil slams into your shoulders so hard you almost fall. Your ears ring. Your eyes water. The smell of gunpowder fills your nose. You look at the can. It's still standing. You missed. Again, your father says. You try again. You miss again. Again. Third. Fourth. Fifth. You keep missing. You start getting angry. I can't do it, you shout. Your father walks over. He takes the gun from your hands. Look, he says. A gun is a tool. Just metal and powder. But what it becomes depends on the hands holding it. If you treat it like a toy, it behaves like a toy. If you treat it like a weapon, like something that can save a life or take one, then it becomes powerful. He hands it back to you. Now try again. But this time, think. Hold your breath. Squeeze slowly. You do. Slowly. Carefully. You fire. And this time, the can flies into the air. That's it, you shout. For the first time. You made your first hit. Your father smiles. Now do it 9 more times. You do it 9 more times. You hit some. You miss some. But you learn. And that day you learn something else. Strength isn't only physical. It's mental too. But at the end of that year, something else happens. Something that will change your life forever. A winter night. The air is freezing. You're asleep. Deep asleep. Dreaming. You don't remember what about, but it's a good dream. Then a sound. Glass shattering. You wake up. Your heart pounding wildly. What's happening? Your father jumps out of bed. Pulls on his pants. Grabs his rifle. What is it? Your mother asks, her voice shaking. I don't know, your father says. But it's something bad. He turns to you. Stay with your mother. Don't move. No matter what happens, don't move. He opens the door and steps outside. You go to the window. Pull the curtain aside just a little. You look out. In the darkness you see only shadows. Horses. Men. How many? 3? 5. More? You don't know. Then you hear voices. Leave the ranch, someone shouts. This land is ours. Your father's voice answers. This land is mine. I bought it with sweat. I won't give it to anyone. Then we'll take it by force. Try. Silence. Long silence. Then gunshots. 1, 2, 3. Shouting. Fall back. Shoot him. Run. Footsteps. Hooves pounding. Then silence again. Your heart feels like it's going to stop. You can't breathe. Is your father dead? Your mother is at the window now too. Her hands trembling. God, she whispers. Please, God. The door opens. You both turn. Your father. Alive. But there's blood on his face. Blood dripping from his arm. It's fine, he says. They're gone. But they'll be back. Your mother runs to him. Examines the wound. It's not deep, your father says. Just a scratch. But you know this is only the beginning. After that night, the atmosphere on your ranch changes. Because now you know, this world isn't safe. Will never be safe. And you have to be ready at all times. Your father changes too. He becomes harder. More alert. He doesn't sleep at night anymore, he keeps watch. And you can't sleep either. Every sound wakes you up. Is it the wind? An animal? Or worse, is it them again? When you turn 10, your father gives you a duty. You're grown now, he says. It's time you take responsibility. You'll stand watch too. 2 hours every night. You'll look out the window. If you see anything, you wake me. You accept. The first night, you sit by the window staring into the darkness. Nothing but black. But in that darkness, anything could exist. An animal. A bandit. A killer. Your eyes grow tired. You want to sleep. But you can't. Because if you fall asleep, maybe your family dies. And it would be your fault. That responsibility sits on your shoulders like a weight. Years pass. You grow. You're not a child anymore. You're 15 now, almost as tall as your father. A beard starting to come in. Your voice deeper. Your muscles developed. You look like a man. And you work like one. Every day. From morning to night. Clean the barn. Feed the horses. Fix the fences. Plant the crops. Harvest. Chop wood. Haul water. Again and again. A cycle that never ends. Sometimes you stop and look around. The same ranch. The same mountains. The same sky. Is this life? You think. Doing the same things every single day? Trapped in a routine that never changes? Growing old and dying here? Something stirs inside you. Rebellion? A hunger for freedom? You don't know. But you do know one thing. The ranch is starting to feel too small for you. One day you gather the courage. You decide to talk to your father. At dinner. Your mother has prepared the food. You're all sitting at the table. Dad, you say. We need to talk. He looks at you. About what? I want to leave. Silence. Long silence. Your mother sets her spoon down. Your father keeps eating. Where? He asks finally. I don't know. But I can't stay here. This isn't my place. Then where is your place? I don't know. Just, not here. Your father looks at you for a long time. Then he nods. I knew, he says. I knew one day you'd say that. Are you angry? No. Because when I was your age, I thought the same thing. But wait. Turn 18. Prepare yourself. Save money. Then go. Go at the right time. The next 3 years are the hardest 3 years. Because now you have a goal, but you can't reach it yet. Every day you count. 3 more years. 2 more years. 1 more year. And finally the day comes. Your 18th birthday. You wake up in the morning and you know. This is the day. The day you'll be free. At breakfast no one talks. Your mother's eyes are watery. She looks heartbroken but says nothing. Your father eats in silence. You eat too. But you can't taste anything. Your mind is somewhere else. Did you pack everything? Is your horse ready? Do you have enough money? Where will you go? What will you do? The questions race through your head. After breakfast you step outside. You prepare your horse. Dusty. The horse you grew up with. You saddle him, strap on the saddlebags. What's inside? 2 shirts, 1 pair of pants, a blanket, that small knife, some bread, some dried meat, a canteen. That's it. That's your entire fortune. Feels like enough. Because you don't need more than that. Your mother comes outside. Her eyes are red. She's been crying. She hugs you tightly. Mom, you say, I'll come back. I know, son, she says. But her voice trembles. I know. But I'll still miss you. You hold her tight. Maybe for the last time. Maybe you'll never see her again. Who knows? Your father walks up. He extends his hand. You shake it. A firm handshake. Son, he says, never forget this. Live like a cowboy. Live honestly. Keep your word. And never, ever beg anyone. A man lives for his honor. He falls but he gets back up. He never begs. You nod. This world is ruthless. It'll chew you up and spit you out. But you won't quit. Because you're my son. And my son never quits. Your eyes fill. You're about to cry. But cowboys don't cry. Thank you, Dad, you say. For everything. You mount your horse. You look back one last time. The ranch. The house. Your family. All standing there. You wave once more. Then you dig your spurs in and the horse starts running. You don't look back again. Because if you do, you'll turn around. And you don't want to turn back. Not now. You've decided to move forward. You've decided to carve your own path. Even if you don't know where it leads. You spend your first night on the road. Under a tree. The first night you've ever been completely alone. You build a fire. Listen to the sounds around you. Wolves howling. Owls calling. The wind rustling leaves. Every sound feels like a threat. But you fall asleep. Because you're exhausted. And there's no other choice. You've chosen this road. There's no turning back. The next morning you wake early. You keep riding. Hours pass. The landscape changes. You're not in Montana anymore. You're farther south. The mountains give way to open plains. Fewer trees. More heat. By noon you reach a town. Small. Dusty. A few buildings. A saloon. A general store. You don't know where you are. But you stop. Because you need water. You walk into the saloon. It's dark, smoky. Smells like whiskey and sweat. A few men sit at a table playing cards. They look at you. You're new. You step up to the bar. The bartender looks at you. An older man with a gray beard. What'll it be, son? A beer. He smiles. How old are you? 18. All right then. He hands you a beer. You drink. Bitter. Harsh. Disgusting. But you don't have the luxury of refusing. You drink it. I'm looking for work, you say. The bartender studies you. What can you do? I can ride. I can shoot. I work hard. He thinks for a moment. There might be work at the blacksmith's. Go ask. You thank him. You find the blacksmith shop. Step inside. It's blazing hot. A large forge burns in the center. A massive, muscular man hammers metal on an anvil. Sweat pouring off him. What do you want? He shouts. I'm looking for work. What can you do? Anything. I'll learn. He looks you over. Fine. We'll try you for a week. If you're useful, you stay. $2 a day. $2. Not much. But you accept. Because you have nothing. The first day feels like hell. You start at 6 in the morning, finish at 7 at night. 13 hours. Non-stop. Standing by the forge, working the bellows, holding metal, swinging the hammer. Your hands burn. Your face is drenched in sweat. Your back aches. But you don't complain. If you complain, you're fired. The boss glances at you. First day's always hard, he says. You'll get used to it. But you don't know if you will. You make a decision. This isn't for you. You want to be a cowboy. Not a blacksmith. After all, you keep going. 1 week. 2 weeks. 1 month. 2 months. 6 months. You save money. Not much, but you save. You keep every single cent. You stay in a cheap boarding house, eat the cheapest meals. You don't spend money on anything because you have a goal. To go to Texas. That's where the herds are, the cowboys are, the real life is. But one day a group of cowboys rides through town. On horseback, rifles slung free. You watch them. Something rises inside you. Is it longing? Is it homesickness? Is it anger? You don't know. There's only one thing you do know. This isn't your place either. That evening you go to your boss. I'm leaving, you say. The man looks at you. What? Aren't you satisfied? I am, you say. But this isn't my trade. I want to be a cowboy. The man nods. I understand. Then go. Everyone has a road. You find yours. The next morning you set out. Texas is the target. That's where the big ranches are, the big herds. You travel for weeks. You cross rivers, climb mountains, ride through deserts. Some days you don't eat. Some days you can't find water. Sometimes you're so tired you fall asleep in the saddle. But you don't stop. A month later you reach Texas. You find the first big ranch. You ride through the gate. A ranch hand looks at you. What do you want, son? I'm looking for work, you say. Where's the boss? At the house. But he's busy right now. I'll wait. You wait. 2 hours. Finally the ranch owner comes out. An older man, experienced, hard-faced. He looks at you. You the one looking for work? Yes, sir. What's your name? Jack. Jack what? Just Jack. The man smiles. All right, just Jack. What can you do? I can ride. I can drive cattle. I can throw a lasso. I work hard. I don't complain. Ever worked a ranch before? Yes, sir. In Montana. Our own ranch. Why'd you leave? I wanted to see more. The man studies you for a long moment. All right, he says at last. We'll try you for a week. $15 a month. Board included. Bunkhouse included. You take it? $15. You've never seen that kind of money back in Montana. I'll take it, you say. You start early on your first day. The boss introduces you to the other cowboys. 15 of them. All older than you. All experienced. They look you over, measuring you. This kid, one of them says. He'll just slow us down. The boss gives him a hard look. Give him a chance. Don't judge him on his first day. You understand right away you're not wanted here. You're going to have to prove yourself. Your first job is choosing a horse. There are 20 in the stable. Which one do you pick? The strongest? The fastest? The calmest? You look at them. Then you see one. Brown, medium-sized, calm-looking. You look into its eyes. Good eyes. Honest eyes. This one, you say. The other cowboys laugh. That one? That's the slowest. But the most reliable, the boss says. Good choice, Jack. Your first assignment is checking the fences. The boss sends you out with a cowboy named Sam. Sam is older, 45 maybe. He doesn't talk much. You mount up. You ride for hours. You check the fences. You repair the broken sections. Not a word is spoken until noon. Then Sam stops. Break, he says. You dismount. You eat bread and dried meat. Sam looks at you. Where you from, son? Montana. That's a long way. Why'd you come here? I wanted to see more. Sam nods. There's plenty to see here. Good things. Bad things. Let me give you some advice. Don't trust anyone too quickly. Cowboys can be good men, but not everyone's good. Some will use you. Some will kill you. Be careful. Thank you, you say. Evening falls and you return to the bunkhouse. It's small, simple. 15 beds. A stove in the middle. That's it. You choose your bed, the one in the far corner. Corners are safer. No one can come at you from behind. You all head to supper together. Meals are served in a large tent. Beans, bread, and meat. Simple but filling. You eat. The other cowboys talk and laugh. You stay quiet. You listen. You learn. A week later the boss approaches you again. You can stay, he says. You do good work. You don't complain. That matters. Thank you, sir, you say. And in that moment, your journey as a cowboy truly begins. But the real adventure starts a month later. The boss gathers all the cowboys. Listen up, he says. We've got a big cattle drive. We start in 2 weeks. 2,000 head. 1,000 miles. It'll take 2 months. Who's coming? Everyone raises a hand. You raise yours too. Good, The boss says, "Get ready. This won't be easy." For the next 2 weeks you prepare. You check the horses, pack your gear, plan the route. You listen to everything. You learn. This is your first big drive. Finally, the day comes. Early in the morning you assemble. 2,000 cattle. 15 cowboys. 1 boss. 1 cook. You ride out. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, share your thoughts about the video or let me know in the comments whose life story you'd like to see next. The story will continue soon. Don't forget to follow us.